Alright, so I should have experimented with this a bit first before I start, but hey, I'm a glutton. Might should have had my morning coffee first. Something like this was done on YouTube, but the lady actually used PVC or paper towel roll, and I want mine smaller. What I'm going to try to do, try being the operative word, is to roll this skein of yarn onto this dowel using this power drill. So I'm going to take, and I've already taken the bit out. I'm opening this up, wrong way. I'm opening this up as far as it'll go, hoping my dowel will fit. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to tighten this back up. And my kids are probably like, Mom, you're crazy. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm just trying to get it tight. That's about all it's doing. I'm going to turn my drill sideways so that when this starts going, it'll actually just start rolling. I'm afraid to push the button. Okay. And I can control how fast or slow it goes, and see how I'm just kind of working it down. Can you tell? That's as close as I can get the camera because the way I'm sitting. So anyway, and the dowel's not in there straight, but I'm okay with that. It's gonna wobble some, and I'm just holding my fingers here to help control. And I pulled some out to start with from the skein so that it would start easier, and now we'll see as I take up that slack if this is really going to work or not. Oh, it's pulling tight. Okay, and that's not what I want. I want it to just go. So I'm going to turn sideways here, and we're going to keep going and see what happens. Maybe I need to just let her rip. Whoop, nope, not that. So let's tuck it under a pillow or two, see if that holds it. Oh, sweet. And I'm just turning back and forth in my chair so that it's going back and forth across this dowel. And I can't stop and see what you're seeing without stopping. Okay, so what I'm doing is, see here? And I'm just angling back and forth so that it goes up and down. And I'm going to have it get smaller and smaller so that it's actually coned-like. But anyway, you'll see. And that's all the further I want to go here because I want to leave openings on the ends. And you'll see on that too. Alright, so let's see if we can do this again. Yeah, I guess doing it in this swivel chair is good because I can just kind of go back and forth. And you can make it go as fast or slow as you want. What's that? Okay, and see, when you see things come up, just stop. And it's a little knot that was there from when they put it in. And see, I just took that out. I'm going to go back to it. This is weird. So I'm going to use my hand to kind of guide it back and forth. I think I have just a little bit more control with it. And when a knot comes up, I can feel the knot. So far, so good. And I don't feel it really pulling and stretching the yarn. I can see where that would be a problem if you had a real stretchy yarn. This is just regular old yarn. But I get tired of having to yank it out from time to time when I'm working. So that's the reason I'm doing this, besides the fact that it looked like it might be fun. I should have finished my morning coffee first. Okay, I'm just going to double check that this is still in there good. Yeah, because it was kind of wobbly. All right, back to it. Putting some right there, building that side up a little bit. I'll just build this up a bit. I'm trying to turn so you can see too. Yeah, I grabbed hubby's drill because it's cleaner and it's charged. It's inside. It doesn't get used as much as mine does. Mine's filthy. I was like, no, I'm not even bringing that thing in the house. So we use his more for inside projects. Okay, now see, I just had a lumpy mess there. So I'm actually going to put this in reverse. Ooh, that works too. Whoops, only if you keep pulling it though. See, right there, I got just kind of wadded up and matted and not where I wanted to be. So I'm just going to unwind that. Maybe. It may go back further than I thought it did. I thought it was just right there. That might just be sliding some. In which case I'm not going to undo this whole thing. Nope. So, but I undid the part that was really wonky. So I'm going to take and put a piece right there. What I did was it's starting to slide down some. So I'm going to wrap there and then pull back up and keep going. And see, it just put that back up there for me. I'll do it again. And it's just going to hold it in place for me. Yeah, and go back to it. This is a whole lot faster than re-rolling the whole ball. If you're used to putting your skeins into balls, then get you a dowel rod and ask your husband if you can borrow his drill if you don't have one of your own. I'm fortunate enough to have one of my own. So, yes. Too much fun. So you can really get the speed going. When you're closer to the end, go a little slower. Now, if this flies out, I would be in some dangerous trouble. So that's, again, why you want to make sure it's in there tight. And I'm sure, this is my very first one to ever do. I'm sure next time it'll go a little faster now that I have the kinks out and know more about what I'm doing. And you can see it's already really picking up. Okay, see, it's already down to the end. So once I got going, it really did good. Now, I'm going to turn that off, put it in the middle so it won't forward or reverse. Pull this out. And I went a little closer to that edge than I would have liked to have. But that's all right. Let me pull my chair up here so I can get this knot out. There we go. So now I have a re-rolled skein, and I pre-measured. These squares are not quite big enough, but I wasn't going to tear up the basket till I knew I could do what I was trying to do. So now I'm just clipping out a piece on each end. Okay, just one. I'm gonna have to reheat my coffee. And then let's see, I went 2, 3, 4 over. 4, So it's this one. And that one flew somewhere. I will find it later. And then you take this and you hopefully can slide it in there. Yep. And now it fits in this basket. And I'm going to get me a piece of tape and put right here so that that doesn't keep sliding down. But now when I'm knitting or crocheting, you see there? It just pulls right off. Is that not cool? Yeah, like I said, the lady on the YouTube had a good idea. But she used a big old paper towel roll, and then she used a hand mixer and the whisk part on the mixer. Not everybody has the whisk. And then somebody said PVC pipe, but then they had to put a big old drill bit through it because it was so fat. And I thought, no, dowel rod, just go straight to the dowel rod and the drill. So anyway, I'm happy with it. I call that success, and that was so much faster. That skein of yarn went right through there without any problems. That was 7 ounces, spun off there in 11. We're at 11 and a half minutes, and part of that was prep time. So, all right, hope you enjoyed. Hope it helps you with some of your crafting needs, and I will see you next time. Bye.